There you go, I knew you'd left it somewhere.
Oh.
Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, it's still working okay. So I'm paranoid about it now.
Relax.
So you're finding all the time measurement techniques okay?
Yep, good.
Have you you found it okay with the diary? Are you still keeping that update? Because you're doing one on the internet, won't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's okay, but I'm a bit of a technophobe, so I've got that one I have on my actual diary as well, which is good, so I've got backup.
That might be best to keep up with then. So
I don't often use a computer at home.
Yeah. Yeah. And how about the tint? Are you still using a tint?
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
It's actually, it stops the strain on it, which is nice.
Yeah.
Sort of the glariness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah, it's good. Makes a big difference, especially from the test as well.
Yeah, don't feel so tired after reading.
Yeah,
it's quite nice.
yeah. So, we were looking at Cite and Write the other day, weren't we? But I know it was a bit complicated, so I've got this handout here.
Right.
It's basically all the things that are in your handbook there, but it's a bit more in depth.
Okay.
Because you've got you've got all of the so you've got books, you've got then you've got the electronic books. So you're looking at Google Books books the other day, and then it discusses about you've got an edited book. You know, you had a couple where you were looking at the book within a book.
Right.
Then it's got about DVDs. It's got all the different things. Also, it's got about how to do a lecture.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it comes in handy if you're.
I hadn't thought of actually referencing that.
Yeah, it's got all the different areas. So basically, it's the same system as before. You just need to because it was just the sequencing you're struggling with, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
mainly.
It's also because I can't do the alphabet. I always get myself in a pickle anyway.
Yeah.
So as soon as I start thinking like that, I get stressed, and then short-term memory, everything just goes out the window.
I'll tell you what, something is good as well. Is you know you've got that laid out. If you've got, so you put in and then if you put them through, so they are bullet points.
Right.
And then you can just click this button here. Oh no, they've not worked. It's supposed to be bullet points.
Okay.
So it will work.
Doesn't want to play today.
No. Okay. So if you select all.
Yeah. And
then use that. And then it will click them all in alphabetical order.
Oh.
So if you've done your reference list.
Yeah, that actually would make my life much easier. I wish I'd known about that button for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just about highlighting it. As long as your references are together, so say you've got all those bits, a lot of time that'll be on a separate line. So you might have, you know, you might have the top bit, but then the others on another line, and then you sort of find the whole thing's messed up.
And also, when there's two people who's written the book or more, that again sends me into the spin.
Always the first one first.
What, like the alphabet?
Yeah.
So like that one, Bruce.
Yeah. So it'd always be just Bruce, and then if we've got anybody here, no, all of these examples have got one author. I know some of the ones have got. Here we go. Stone and Stone. One of my students was looking at it the other day.
Right.
It's Stone and Stone. it's
a
bad example.
But then you've got the bits afterwards. Isn't it?
Yeah. So in that, it'd just be the first one always, so you can always almost ignore the rest of it.
Okay.
When you're doing that. And that'd be for all of them. And you can split it up where you've got, you can almost split it up into this format. So at the end of your assignment, you'll have your main references, including journals, books, and everything. But if you've then got videos or videos, DVDs, or the actual interviews, people can say image references. So if you put images in, and also movie references. But it depends really. I know they're not particularly that.
No. Really.
Was it in there?
No. obviously you can't count either. Yeah, is that it?
Yeah, that's it, down the bottom. Yeah. So basically, it's the in-text references. We're going to go through that next time, aren't we? So we've got yeah, that's all citation, quotation. We go to the next. Writing a full reference for a book.
You underline it as well.
You can do. That's what they're suggesting. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If there are texts that you have read and used to inform the study, but you've not needed to reference, that's for the bibliography. So there you go. That's for the reference list as well. So yeah, separate bibliography as well for.
Right.
That's references. That's just literally a statement.
Mhm.
So you've got there. Yeah. So it would always be M first on that, and then web pages. So you basically need to include that
and
information.
And you've got to have the date of when you accessed it.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So always at the end,
I always
just
put
put the
the
date.
date of when it was written. But that's the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be that basic structure. So. Yeah, because I know you were looking at the. I was just got them right, but it's really the same kind of system. So yeah, if they say underline it.
Okay.
Because that's usually, it could be bold, italic or underlined, and then you've also got this second edition, which will be separately. After a lot of books won't have an edition. I don't know. This one here. It's not got an edition on it, I don't think.
That's terribly small writing.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
No, it's only been published once by the look of it.
Yeah, just in 2009.
What about these ones? Oh yeah, so original volume was 1967. So this is 1, 2, 3, third edition. But it doesn't say that. It says
Oh, British edition, yeah. Oh, there you go, second edition. No, fourth edition? Third, isn't it?
I think it's 4th edition, this one, but it's by a different press.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that could be right. They might have changed contracts or.
Yeah, it was John Hopkins University.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So, how's everything going with William at the minute? Is he okay?
Yeah, no, he's enjoying his course.
Yeah.
It's quite nice having somebody else cook, which is cool.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a really long day.
See, I can imagine. Yeah. He's still cooking weird stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I had the other day was woodcock.
Really?
One of Vicky's friends, Darren, he had some.
What's
and,
that like though? Woodcock?
It's nice. It was just it tastes like pheasant or anything else. He just gave me 5 pheasants and a woodcock. Because now you had a load of pigeons, your freezer got probably with all the feathers on the pigeon.
Yeah, it's horrible.
What do you ever do with those?
I buried them.
Buried them.
We still had
Did you
them.
feel guilty?
Yeah, because it was a waste. But now the Traegermen keep bringing us dead pheasants.
Oh, do they?
And it's 2 a week. And I'm going to get my other friend's husband, who's a chef, to do it all.
Oh, really?
But if we have...
Do you know, it's so messy because when I did
I
it.
don't, it's disgusting. We were chasing Eric around with the head of the bird.
Oh, really?
Mental. But yeah, it's good. But he made this really cool reindeer curry. We got reindeer from not IKEA. What's it called?
Lidl's was selling it.
Yeah. So he
Yeah.
had Rudolph curry, which was quite cool.
Yeah.
But it's not particularly tasty.
No.
No.
No, some. Yeah.
This,
Some aren't.
no, it was expensive as well for what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, nothing exciting. He's getting back to normal things, more
Yeah.
Christmassy things, which is quite nice. So
Yeah. Yeah.
cakes.
I was going to say it's not Christmas. I'll have to edit that bit out.
Oh.
I've forgotten. It's supposed to be in Easter. It's about Easter time.
Oh,
I'm supposed to have done it. It's cool. Right. I was just thinking. I thought there's something else I've got to tell you, but I couldn't remember what it was. It's Easter. But yeah, no, he's enjoying all that, is he?
Yeah, no, he's a good
Yeah.
boy. Yeah, he's getting on with it.
Yeah.
I think it suits him a practical course. So.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what I suppose, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't
Doing
have
that.
to cook, even better.
Yeah. Just gonna check. Right. So Right, so what I've done, based on what we were looking at before, oopsie daisy, so I'll go through this quickly. So basically, when you're doing it, you're going to need to do the surname first,
Right.
and then the initial, and then you've got the that. But I know it's sequencing. You couldn't remember which order to put it in, would you? You always just get it and kind of leave it together.
It's always a bit of a mess. To be honest.
Yeah, and you want to put that in brackets. I think that's pretty standard for all of them.
Okay, so it has to be in brackets.
And then you've got this title here.
Right. Is the title always meant to be in italics?
I think because they've got that, they've said there, then it's not really, as long as it looks something like, basically as long as it follows a basic format.
Right.
Should be detailed in alphabetical order using the author's name as well. But as long as it appears at the end as a full reference.
Okay.
But I think if you can get into the habit of doing a kind of standard structure,
yeah, it will stick more.
then, because I know Truro College really didn't seem to be strict at all, did they?
No.
But they're a lot more stricter at Plymouth, so...
it does seem so.
Yeah.
And I like the way that they said it doesn't include the word count. I can't believe people have tried to include references as a word count.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know, yeah.
That's really cheeky.
Do half an assignment and then just a million references.
Yeah.
Got bibliography,
Yeah.
and use it. Yeah. It's the fact that they've actually got a state there. So basically, you can keep that one. I know you've got that, but that's literally just giving you
It's a bit
one basic example. But then if you're doing book, CD, because I know I've got Slice and Write, but obviously it's a bit of a mission to look through, isn't it? And these are exactly the same format, all of these ones. So it's good just to flick through to if you've got. There's also in green as well.
Yeah, that helps as well.
But I've done this, and unfortunately I couldn't get any green paper, so I've only got yellow.
Oh dear.
I know, it's not good. So, what I'll do is I'll go through this. It's basically like a task, just so you can kind of go through and kind of a way of remembering the sequence of it, and then after that, basically I'll show you a computer program.
Right.
Which is it's not perfect, but it will do this in this format for you on the computer. So if at any point you're stuck and you're thinking I can't remember how to do it, it's just no good to know it's there as something to fall back on.
Right. Okay.
And you've got internet here, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. That always helps. And then after that, you could go through. I know you've got a couple of books and journals you were to reference, didn't you? So you could just go through and do 2 for each of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel sorry.
That'd be useful.
Tired, long day.
No, I'm like that too at the minute. Right. Okay. So let me check. Right. The first one is. Do you mind if I move?
No. Where do you want it to
This
go?
side. I'll just do it so we can do it on the floor.
Just move the cup out. Where do you want the table to go?
Just So I should have said before. I did say might need to rearrange, but I've got the bits right. I'm just going to check this computer's working as well.
Okay. There's a stack of biscuits there. Sorry, I'm just leaving everything.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Biscuits there.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Just a little bit of room.
Sorry, it's everything.
I'll check this is still working. Right. I could do the biggest screen. I don't know how to zoom back with this. No.
I don't know how these things work.
So,
Right.
if I rearrange these, basically, so that it's remembering the sequence, so you get them in the right order,
Okay.
and then you can, once you've got one, you can then step onto the next one.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense? So, if I shuffle them,
Yes.
and you know you get the right one by. So, basically, if I'm doing it, I'll pick right. That's the first one. I go on it, and then I've got to choose the next one, and it's got to do it. So the first one should be, and it's the letter at the end. So that's B. So that's the second one. So that's not right. So now I'm looking for the next one, and then so basically they should follow 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D.
Okay.
So this is a prototype. So
Okay.
if this works, I'll make it into a So if you try that, and then basically, once you've got the right one, then you can step on to the next one, and then you'll try and find the next one.
Okay.
So it should be 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D.
So I don't want to look at the answers first.
No, you want to try and figure out which one you think it might be.
So the publisher, Pancreas Printed.
Sorry, I've just explained that without any on camera. So it's whichever one you think goes first. Then after that, you'll be able to step onto it.
Okay.
And don't worry if you get it wrong. You've got lots of different goes.
Surname first.
That's right. Yeah.
So that is 1B. Okay.
Actually, I'll leave it like that.